Hey guys, it's DuVäl and welcome back to the channel! Yay! I got my tea. I'm not much of a coffee drinker. Okay guys, I am just here to say hello to you. I really am not sure what I want to talk about. So let's get started. Alright guys, so today I was going to bring up another topic that I'd like to discuss with you, which were curtains, drapes, curtains, window treatments, window dressings, whatever, because there is a ton of things to talk about, like the valance, the cornice, shades and blinds and shutters and this and that. So I really kind of didn't know where to start with this because this is again one of those topics that I feel like is kind of overlooked, and a prime example happened the other day that I wanted to share with you guys. But sidebar, how is everybody? Like, what's going on? I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like I'm supposed to come on and give an update about my life because I'm not trying to be scripted, but then I'm also like, well, like, do you have stuff going on? And like, does anybody really want to know? But then I'm like, yeah, oh my God, I'm so busy and I have so many things. Like, do you really want to know? I don't know. So I just got back on Instagram yesterday, and it honestly was about maybe like a couple weeks that I was off, 2 weeks if that, 3 weeks. But just things have been so crazy here. I wish I had the chance to get to share with you guys all the things that's happening. We do have a couple of behind the scene things that we're doing, not even necessarily with all of this camera stuff, but we just have some cool things that are coming up which will be exposed soon. So I'm really excited, so please stay tuned for that. But also we just have a lot of projects going on. Not that you asked, but not that you asked, but I was just looking at it earlier today or this morning and just kind of like running through our list, and you know, we have like 4 projects that we're still trying to wait to close out on because of all this COVID stuff. We're super delayed on like products still coming in, and we're just hoping that those things can get wrapped up. We have 2 projects in the waits right now where we have ordered everything and we are just kind of waiting around to get the products in, and then we'll do 4 installations of that, which would be cool. So please stick around for that, cause one of them is a clubhouse and I'm pretty excited about this. This is probably one of our biggest commercial projects that we're taking on solo. This isn't necessarily us being brought in by a developer or builders, so that's kind of neat. Then we have 2 other full projects that we're in procurement stage right now, which means we're just ordering everything. Those are pretty massive. They are both like renovations and furnishings. Pretty excited about that, but those won't come out until probably the end of the year. We're gonna start like installing those. 4 houses that we're designing, 3 with one builder, Jefferson Homes, whom we love, done so many projects with. We have another one with Paradigm Building Group. So if you guys know them, they are awesome out in Fairfax. Full design about that, and I'll probably bring that up later because this is a design style of a home that we have never done, and it's very different, and I'm not exactly sure how to approach it. So once we come to that, I may start talking to you guys a little bit more about that, just as a heads up. And then we have like 3 or 4 other projects that are renovations, and then like small. Burping can't be my thing on YouTube. Like, that's not what I want it to be, but oh well. Anyways, yeah, we just have a lot going on, so I've kind of been silent on some things. I've just been kind of, my mind is like so distracted, but I would also like to hear from you guys. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, give me some updates, like hit me up and just be like, hey, this is what's going on. I do want to know, just letting you know. Okay, so as far as curtains go, again, the reason why I just wanted to bring this up because just the other day we were installing a room that we were finishing. We have this project out in Great Falls. We just finished a huge kitchen renovation for them. Oh, I forgot about that. We are trying to get this to photography state, but small things need to be changed out, corrections need to be done, and the bar stools are supposed to be delivered today, so hopefully so, but I'll be showing you guys that soon. So that was a pretty sizable renovation and we're very excited about it, but the owner also wanted me to do his room, and so we did this room. I cannot wait to show you guys this, all this molding, yada yada yada. I might put up something here, may not, I don't know, we'll see. In this particular project, when we were going to the installation just before, we had everything in, obviously, so now we're past design stage, we're past like procurement, we're now prepped for installation going to it. We do what we consider an anterior installation, so we had to go into the room, we had to put all the molding up, we had to paint, and then we changed the knobs, hardware, and all these other things, the interior doors, and then we're setting up for furniture. And I also do my window treatments at the same time. Just before going, he sends me a message and it's like, hey, I decided I don't want the window treatments. I don't think they're gonna be good. Please don't install them. And so I'm like, okay, well, thinking to myself, first off, we've already like paid for the window treatments. These are custom window treatments. I've already gotten the hardware here and the window treatments need to go up. He sends me the message and I'm like, okay, like definitely so, but I think we should go ahead and put them up. I just think they're going to be what you're gonna want, and I don't think you know that. So then, what is going on behind me? I feel like I am seeing the TV and it is a huge commercial of just like stuff. I'm gonna need you to get back. What is... Okay, is that a graveyard? Oh no, it's rocks, don't worry. So we go to installation and now the mom is there. I think he's at work, and so the mom is there making sure everything goes well. And she reminds me, she's like, hey, just as a heads up, you know, he doesn't want the window treatments installed, so go ahead and just remember that. And I'm like, okay, well, I have the window treatments here and I'm gonna go ahead and install the window treatments today, and he is going to love them. Not to be disrespectful to the client, obviously, but I was like, I know what I'm doing. This is why you hired me, and so this is what we're gonna do. And I sent him a message and I'm like, hey, sir, Mr. Smith, for the sake of this story. Hey, Mr. Smith, heads up, I really think I should install these. Actually, I don't even think I was that nice. I'm pretty sure I said, hey, I'm installing your window treatments. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. Install your window treatments. However, I will take full responsibility with this. I will guarantee that you will love them. If you do not love them, I will take the window treatments back. I will reimburse you the cost of them. I will reimburse you the cost of the hardware, and I will have my team come back, patch your wall, paint it, put it back together, and that'll be at no cost to you if you do not love them. So as soon as I get done, his dad was also there. His dad comes into the room because the client, and by the way, this is not like, he's not like 14 or anything like this. He's a grown man, yada, yada, yada. I don't think I need to be telling his business, right? That's none of my... They're not gonna be watching this. They're not checking out my channel. Long story short, his dad loves the window treatments and he's like, okay, my son is gonna love these. I think these will be amazing. And I'm like, okay, great. By the time I get the message from him, the client, the mom had already seen it, she loves it. And then I finally hear from him. He sends me a text after he gets home, sees it, and he's like, I'm in love with these. These are amazing, great. And I'm like, I know. Which brought me all the way to this point today. I don't understand why people are so opposed to them. Now, if you have this like minimalistic look, or you're going for this like very like streamlined, again, maybe more Scandinavian or something like that, that doesn't have a lot of material in the room, I get it. But I'd say for the majority of people that I know, if not 95%, you need some type of window dressing on your windows, and quite often it's curtains and or drapes or whatever you want to call them, at the right size, the right material, the right colors, the right patterns. I cannot explain how big of a difference this makes. The biggest concern for him, as well as most other people, is that really? Is it the tea? Anyway, the majority of the concern is that people are just always talking about, oh, it's gonna block the light. Oh, it's gonna take the light out. I'm not gonna be able to see the light. The sun is not gonna come in. Nothing is gonna stop the sun from coming in. That's the first thing. And I'm gonna try to put a picture up here, but one of the things that people don't realize, or I think they don't seem to realize, is that when you put the window treatments up, they should really be covering the end or the side of the window trim, not the window itself. And I feel like people think that the curtains have to be closed or something. I'm not exactly sure. So for one, I'd love in the comments, why is it such a big thing that people don't want window treatments? And what can I do to help explain how they make such a difference? Again, you're only blocking the trim, usually of the sides of the window, and just very little of the window is what you're trying to do. And so the impact that it has is that it warms up the space, it helps with sound reverberation or whatever that's called in the room. Additionally, it just brings in texture, it brings in color, it brings in so much for me, like so much warmth, and it's so much more inviting when you have them. But also it helps make windows look bigger, which I think also clients don't understand, because if you see the bulk of the window, the bulk of the window, and then on the sides it's just down the edge, it does kind of seem like you're hiding some of the window and the window looks larger. I don't even know if that makes any sense. But yeah. So at this point, I feel like I'm rambling, but I just wanted to come on and see you guys, and I wanted to say hello. I feel like so much is happening, and I feel like this is gonna be my new way of connecting to people. I don't know. Anyways, that's my thought about window treatments. I'm not even talking about like shades and shutters, and again, balances, which we're actually getting into a lot more than we used to. I used to not do those. Roman shades, and then you have silhouettes and those pirouettes from Hunter Douglas, and so many options, which I love. And again, I think that people should probably be more aware of. I'd be interested, if you don't have them, what is causing you not to have them? And if you do have them, give us some other people some advice and tell them like, you need these, like seriously though, these are amazing, yada, yada, yada. By the way, I'm gonna try to post a before and after picture of that room with and without window treatments. We are going for photography in that room probably in the coming week. weeks. I think it may be done after I do this video. I'm not sure. So we will see. Or after I post this video. So I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm rambling. I gotta go. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Until the next video. See you guys.